Assassin's Creed came a long way, started in 2007 and is still going on today. The next installment, Assassin's Creed Shadows, is set to release in March this year, and for the first time, it's set in feudal Japan. So I decided to revisit the original. Did I regret my decision? Let's find out. First of all, I love the story of the original game. The story of an arrogant master assassin who messes up a mission and gets demoted. He needs to prove himself worthy by climbing back up the ranks. People complain that the main character, Altair, is not relatable, but to me, I feel he is. He starts out cocky and arrogant because he's a badass assassin who excels at his job until a mistake that costs him a lot. And because of this, he needs to learn humility and wisdom to become the master assassin again. And this story blends with the upgrade system. The first mission, you have all of your abilities and weapons. Once you get demoted, you lose everything. But the more you learn to be more humble, you get your abilities and weapons back as the story progresses. How I always love this. I always love this. It feels natural. Your master gives you multiple targets to get rid of, but he can't really tell you where they are, so you have to find them. You can find the information in four ways. Number one, interrogation of public speakers. You have to follow them, and then when they're alone, you punch the crap out of them. This one is not that bad, but sometimes you have to follow them for a while. You got number two, informants. You have two kinds of informants. The first one will give you information in exchange of collecting flags or by getting rid of targets. The second one can be annoying, especially later in the game. It becomes harder because bodies don't disappear. So if you fail, the enemy respawns, but his other body is like lying there. And guards are still investigating the scene, which makes things really harder. So it's pretty much easier to let other guards kill you and start from the checkpoint. Number three, you got eavesdropping. You basically sit on a bench and listen to two people talk. Nothing more, nothing less. Pickpocket. You just have to close in and pickpocket people. At first, doing these things are super fun, but these tasks become very repetitive. It basically becomes a chore at some point. At first, you don't know how to find these tasks. So, for that, you need to climb up towers and high buildings. Look at the view. I feel this seems like a Ubisoft staple by now, but this game started that trend. It was fun and new at the time. I'm sure the new gameplay mechanic was designed to show off how beautiful this game looks because the game is stunning, especially for its time. And since I played it on the Xbox Series X, the 4K visuals are just breathtaking and sometimes makes you forget that you're playing a 360 game. Did I mention that I love the combat mechanics? The combat is precision based. If you start button mashing, you will get killed quickly, especially later in the game when you start facing more enemies. But once you master counterattacks, you feel like a true badass. It makes the climb towards Master Assassin so satisfying, I love it. However, some areas of the gameplay are not that great. Parkour is fun, but it can feel clunky sometimes. For the first game in the series, it's a great start, but sometimes you end up doing a move you don't want to make, and you end up dying because of that. I had to use a swear jar a few times. They could have offered more ways to take down a target, like air assassinations from the sequels are deeply missed, and it's really needed in this game. If they ever work on a remake, they really need to add air assassinations. Really important. People complain about the modern day stuff. I actually liked it, but I feel we needed to do more stuff other than talk listen, and go to bed. At the end of the day, I really love this game, but it has serious issues. I love Altair's story, but if ever they do a remake, I would love they add the content from the PSP game Assassin's Creed Bloodlines, improve parkour, and add more assassination options. The graphics are still solid. The voice acting is fun. I miss the day when Nolan North voiced every video game character. I definitely recommend this game.